Alright, well, what's up guys? Got Dave here, and a few videos ago someone left in the comments section that I should make a video about my new bike. So I figured I would talk about my new MT-09, and I'm going to work right now, and I bought this bike specifically for just going to work and back. It's just specifically for commuting up on the freeway, doing 25 miles to work and 25 miles back home every single day during the week. That's my only intention. I'm not planning on riding this bike up to the rock store or through the canyon or anything like that. And that's the truth. I just wanted a brand new bike with 0 miles on it, so hopefully it would be reliable and I could trust it to start every morning and take me to work, and start every afternoon, evening, and take me back home. And that's all I care about. I just wanted something with 0 miles because my 2016 Super Duke, 1290 Super Duke that I was commuting on, had like 45,000 on it, and it was starting to get tired. You know, it was just starting to not feel like it was just getting to the point where it's gonna start having problems. So I figured I'll trade that thing in, get something with 0 miles, something a little bit smaller, a little lighter, and that's why I went with this bike. And I remember the real reason why I went with this bike is I still remember when the MT-09 came out, and I looked it up on my phone, and the MT-09 came out in 2014. That was when this bike was introduced. And in 2018 is when they called it the MT-09 instead of MT-09. So, but the whole time over in Europe they were calling this bike the MT-09. So I guess they just changed it so that they could just make one universal trim package for all their bikes and not have to worry about, okay, this is the Euro package and this is the American package, you know, which that's my theory. I don't know for sure why they did it, but I would think that is why. But personally, I like FZ better than MT, but oh well, call it what you want, I don't care. But I remember when it first came out, I looked at the engine, you know, like the inline 3-cylinder, basically like a crotch rocket motor, but with one of the cylinders chopped off, so it's just a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter. And I thought, you know, that looks like a really sporty little package, probably gets good gas mileage, and it was an upright seating position with the mirrors where you want them for commuting, to make changing lanes easy, and it just, everything about it was just, it just seemed like it would be a very good commuter bike to me. That was my theory, and now that I've bought one and I'm commuting on it, I must say, you know, it's definitely cool. I like it a lot. And so this is the 9th year. So in 2024 will be like the 10th year anniversary of this bike, and it's the 6th revision of this engine. So as far as, you know, like they say, don't buy something like first year, you know, like right when it comes out, like if it's 2014 and they come out with the MT-09, don't be like the first guy on the block with one, because if it has problems, you're going to be the one with the problems, you know. Usually it's like if they release something, you want to wait until like the 2nd year it's out or the 3rd year that it's out, so that they kind of get the bugs worked out, you know, and kind of get on to like revision 2 where everything's kind of like more worked out, and usually the engine will have a little bit more power, it'll be a little smoother, you know, like the throttle curve, like they'll work out a few key things, you know, get the suspension dialed, and the next few years will be much improved over a first year thing. So as far as buying a first year model, I mean, this is far from it. Far from it. Yeah, this is a bike that has been out for a long time, and I have seen a lot of people up at the rock store with this bike, and I've seen whole crews of guys, you know, like 3 or 4 dudes show up to the rock store, and every one of them's on a different looking MT-09. You know, they're just like the MT-09 crew, and because they were definitely a good bike for the canyon. You know, just because I'm not using it for the canyon doesn't mean that it's not good for it. It's a very well handling bike, and it's freaking very sporty, got plenty of power, feels like it handles good as far as like the geometry or whatever you want to say. It feels like it turns really nice, and it's lightweight, and I think it's a good canyon bike, but I also think that it's a very good commuter bike. So just figured I would talk about that, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I've got almost 3,000 miles on it. I got 2736, so almost 3,000 miles on this thing, and it's doing good so far. So we will see, and I will let you know definitely if I have any problems with it or whatever I think of it. You know, maybe I'll do like a 1-year review or something like that. And like I had hoped, it made it all the way to work, and now it brought me all the way home. Yeah. Hopefully it keeps doing that for many years to come. It's funny because this bike's got quick shifter. It's got 3 or 4 different rider modes. It's got different levels of ABS, different levels of traction control. It's got all kinds of stuff, but but I don't care about that too much because I just bought it to be a commuter bike. Here, let me give you guys a look at it. Let you guys check this bike out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's called Team Yamaha Blue is the color of it. And the only mod that I made to it, or did to it, is I put this windscreen on, because that really helps with, you know, like how much I get pushed on and pulled on and buffeted being on the freeway. It really helps with the wind. But this is it. The MT-09, baby. Hopefully it lasts me for many, many years and turns out to be a really good bike. But anyways, I just figured I would put this into the video so you guys could take a look at it and actually see what it looks like. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.